Hello there, it's Christian Youngren with Kaizen Automotive Consulting, bringing you more best automotive practices. Kaizen literally means change for the better, and continuous improvement is what our company is all about. Helping ourselves, helping others, and helping companies change for the better. Now, if this is your first time to our channel, and you want to improve your automotive selling skills, you want to learn how to use psychology to close more car deals, and receive unbiased reviews on dealership product and service companies, make sure you subscribe and then turn on that bell. That way you never miss out on learning anything new. Well, all right then, let's get to work.
Importance of the meet and greet, why you need to work on it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the meet and greets really, I think people kind of sleep on it. I really do. I mean, if you can't get to first base, then there's no way you can get around to home. So it's really, you sleep on it. And like I said, I think a lot of times what ends up happening is it gets trained in this way that we think it's a business to business, and we don't in our mind think about the steps and how we could adapt it. You know, yesterday I was discussing Lucas here was talking about licking the paint off of a vehicle, and I kind of joked and said, you know, you could kind of, instead of saying, we're here for a specific model, or you open to some options, you could say something like, hey, is this true love, or are you going to be open to dating other cars? So you can have some fun with it because of that particular situation. Now, if I said that to a couple that's just walking into me, and it's a face-to-face business, almost business-to-business situation, we probably want to do our formal greeting, right? So the point is, again, knowing these word tracks so well and having the discipline that you know them so well that you know how to maneuver in and out of them. Another good example would be yesterday when we were doing the CNA, and we lead in with, did we get to be your first place? Have you already been to a few places, right? Did you get to be your first place and you've already been to a few places? They say they've already been to a few places, and you say, okay, well, you know, it sounds like you've done some shopping, and may I ask, most of my guests that have done some shopping and they haven't pulled the trigger, it's usually for several reasons. Either it's they don't like the vehicle, it wasn't a good customer experience, or they didn't like the deal. Was it because of one of those, or perhaps a combination? Give me some. Just give me some. Was it because of one of those, or perhaps a combination? Combination? Okay, well, what it sounds like to me is that you're going to go ahead and continue to shop until you find somebody that's going to give you a good customer experience, find the right vehicle, and get a good deal. But once you found all these, it sounds like you're ready to go ahead and move forward. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll have to talk about it first.
Okay, well, fantastic. What I'd like to do is go ahead and get some figures together, present you with some figures, make sure we've got this vehicle in stock and it's still available, and if all that works out, we'll go ahead and move forward. And if for some reason you don't like the vehicle, you don't like the deal, I'll get you ahead as soon as possible. How's that sound?
Why not?
Okay. So he's trying to resist. What I was hoping he would do when I said to him, was it because of one of those or a combination? He just gave me a combination. What I was getting at was this, is knowing it so well that I could have adapted it. So let's pretend that he said, well, the manager was kind of a jerk and they really didn't want to give me anything for my trade. So then I would change that a little when I said it back to him, and I'd say, oh, okay, well, it sounds like until you found somebody that's going to treat you with respect and give you a fair market value for your car, it sounds like you're going to keep shopping until you find it, right? That was my point, is that I specifically changed it just a little bit to make it really nice for him, nuts and raisins. I fit it real nice to that particular situation that I kind of made up that I wish he would have said. So my point is, but I know the word track so well that I know how to maneuver with it now. So that's really your goal. It's a weird thing, but knowing it super well allows you to be able to vary off it a little bit, and then you sound that much more realistic. Okay?